So what's going on, guys? Chad back with you here, Chatty CRC channel, showing you some tuning flights here. Been running on the Impulse RC Reverb, and this is a 5S video that you're watching. 5S with Cyclone 5050C props. And needless to say, it's been pretty bad pretty much everywhere in the country, I think, weather-wise, since I got the Reverb put together. So, tuning and everything, you know, what I'm doing now, this is pretty much going to go out the window in a couple months, but I really wanted to just see how everything worked and performed on 5S and 4S, and just try to get a ballpark, good 5S feel, and then a good 4S feel. The one thing I have noticed, and I don't know what it is, but it seems like I definitely get with my builds lately, with the Betaflight code and stuff, it seems like things are kind of being written to work with, in my opinion, a higher pitched prop. I tried doing some tuned flights with 5040s just because of, you know, the version C, the new ones, just because, you know, they're just nice flying props on all my different rigs that I've flown in the past. But something about I don't know, something about just the code, it just seems to work better now with like these higher pitch props. I get smoother video for some reason, can't really explain it. I don't get a lot of jitters, and I'm not just talking about when I'm doing like a longer, you know, kind of long range run here, which is typical, where you're going to bring out various oscillations and vibrations and everything on these like mid-range ripper type of rigs. But just overall in general, even on the 4S tune that I have been working on, I've pretty much stuck with the same prop just because it seems to give me the smoothest video. And I'm not going to lie, I like the throttle response. Since I run, you know, a good motor to the Multicopter Builder 2207 2450s, you know, you're going to get pretty good punch anyway. So, and it's kind of necessary, I think, this time of year as well. And they're made out of the same materials like a 46 or a 5040, but they just don't seem to flex as much. And this is one of the videos of my 4S tunes that I'm working on, and I'll put the PIDS up here for the 4S because I know that's what most people are flying. This one here, I believe I had the Ds down just a little bit lower, so I have increased the Ds up a tad, but I just found my overall strategy for tuning, it seems like, has changed quite a bit. I thought it was just a 6-inch thing, or maybe just a 5S thing, but it kind of just seems like it might be a Betaflight thing. So I'd be interested to see what anybody who watches the video this far has to say. But it pretty much seems like the Betaflight stock PIDs are just a little too aggressive, especially on the D-term. When I look at black box, it's just really bad with the D-term. So you really have to manage that properly. But just flying in 20, 30, I think it was about 40 degrees when I finally ironed this out here. It's just hard to do any kind of tuning anyway. It's been really frustrating this year. I've got a Baby Hawk sitting here that I've yet to fly. I've actually dumped this Reverb in the snow and had to dry it out twice. One was my fault. The other one was kind of like a dead duck situation. I really don't know what was going on there. I did hook up to BL Heli and noticed that my ESCs were out of sync for some reason. So I synced those back up, and that's why I have these good flight here. So that might have been contributing to my problem. But just wanted to kind of show everybody the progress on everything, because nothing worse than making a build and then not going over. Microphone cut out, sorry. Yeah, nothing worse than like people doing build videos and you kind of get excited and hyped about it and you never actually get to see how the thing flies. You know, I'm going to be flying this thing all the time. It's super solid. It's definitely going to be my go-to 5-inch once I get everything ready to go. I look forward to flying it this year. Also, kind of considering, since I'm probably the only person in the world that doesn't own a real alien, that's an Impulse RC alien, that is. Actually, maybe taking a look at one of those and doing KISS. I think I brought that up in another video. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what kind of changes get made to Betaflight and everything. And just kind of see what happens. So, anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Enjoyed the video. Got any questions, let me know. Try to help you out as best I can. Later.